Sparkie, and my husband and I started Aunt Sparkie's about 5 years ago. So I got my name Aunt Sparkie about 23 years ago when my oldest nephew was born. I was introduced to him as Aunt Sparkie. Actually, originally did not have anything to do with cannabis, but the name had such a great double meaning for the cannabis industry that we kept it as our company name. Back in 2015, my mom was diagnosed with lung cancer. She was put through the ringer like everybody who has cancer with the chemo and the radiation, and she was seeking alternatives to the piles and piles of pills that she was given. And sometimes the pills were given to help the cancer, and sometimes the pills were given to combat the pills that were given to help the cancer. So there were so many pills for so many different reasons, and so Kevin and I decided to try to help her, and we were her caregivers. So we started growing in our basement, just like a lot of people in Michigan have done over the years, to provide some medicine and some relief from some of the pharmaceuticals for my mom. So that was back in 2015, 2016. Unfortunately, she passed away, and we were obviously sad about that, but we were happy we were able to provide some clean medicine for her in the short time that she had while she battled lung cancer. From there, we decided to get a little bit bigger and to try to provide the same type of medicine to people outside our family and go a little broader. And one of the things we noticed was that there wasn't, I should say, a consistent place to get medicine that you knew was tested. You knew the percentage of THC and CBD. You knew what went into the products and what didn't go into the products, more importantly. We wanted to be very specific and very sure that what we put into our plants was all safe, was all organic, and here we are at Aunt Sparkie's now. So we use this system called living soil. So living soil is basically, the best way to describe it, it's a habitat. And it's a closed loop system. So all of our soil stays here. We don't throw it out like a lot of grows do. It gets reused and it gets better with time. So in the soil we have beneficial bugs, we've got all sorts of good critters. We've got worms, so if you dig in our soil, it's like digging into the forest floor. And so if you take this leaf, as we trim and take care of the plants, we can compost the leaves back into the soil. And the little worms and all the critters in there, they eat it up and they create this amazingly rich, nutrient-filled soil that the plants live in and they thrive in. Basically, our theory is we feed the soil and the soil feeds the plants. So all of our inputs are organic and the plant grows in an organic, healthy, happy way. One of the best things about growing in the greenhouse is, as you can see, you can use actual sunlight. So we are able to, even on cold, wintry Michigan days, we still get some sun. We have less energy costs because we don't use as much artificial light. That's big part of the puzzle here too, is using the sun. So we have our 4 flagship strains. So we have our sativa, our house sativa, which is called Katie's Craze. We have our house hybrid, which is called Jason's Jumble. Our house indica, which is called Kevin's Coma. And our house CBD, which is called Ruth's Remedy, named after my mom. But the 5th flagship strain that we are going to have is called Sparkie Special. So that will change twice a month. We're going to provide a select strain. It's like small batch bourbon, but for us it's small batch cannabis. So for example, we'll have a 303 Kush coming up. We've got Tropicana Cookies, Lemon Diesel. These are all strains that are coming up that will be our Sparkie Special. And the cool thing is that every sale, a proceed of all of those sales will go to a charity of our choosing. We think it's really important to give back to the community and to the people that are supporting us, and it's just the right thing to do. And this is kind of how we believe it's important, and we want to not only say that, but also show it in action as well. So if you go to our website, the first thing you'll see is it says, "Welcome to the family." And we've connected with people who we love and trust and feel like they fit our ethos. And so we aren't going out of state and finding all, the brain trust that a lot of big grows do, a lot of corporate grows do. We're a Michigan-owned company, Michigan-based, we're family-oriented, friend-oriented. So I think the best way to describe it is we grow organically not only with the plants but also with our company and our ethos. My mom was a special, amazing person, but there are a lot of special, amazing people out there who deserve the same clean, consistent medicine.